If you didn't know, a driving instructor has to pass a much more difficult driving test than everybody else. They call it the Part 2 test because it's Part 2 of 3 exams that they need to pass. It's quite similar to a learner test except for a few features. It has a more difficult eyesight test. You have more vehicle safety questions. You have an extra maneuver, and only 6 minor driving faults are allowed.
Oh.
Not many. So that's quite a lot harder than a learner test. And you might think, who is this man sitting next to me? This is Sam. He is one of our driving instructors. We're in his manual Ford Fiesta currently, and he has passed this test already. And we thought it would be fun to see if he can still pass it. He's been an instructor for a little while now, and is his driving still at the right standard? So this is what we're here to do. Let's get started. Don't want to waste too much time. First of all, you have to read a number plate at 27 meters instead of 20. So if you could read that white Kia down there for me, that'd be great.
So that's Romeo Victor 64 Romeo Uniform Whiskey.
Excellent. So that's good. Thanks. I've got to ask you 3 tell me questions.
Yeah.
So let's do that quick. Tell me how you would check your power steering works.
When the engine is switched off, the steering wheel would feel quite heavy, but after switching the engine on, the steering will then feel quite light, and that signifies that there's no faults with it.
Excellent. Tell me how you'd switch on your rear fog lamp and when you'd use it.
So ignition needs to be on. I need to switch on my dipped headlights, then I can go ahead and press the rear fog light button.
Yeah.
I'll know it's on because an amber warning light will come up on the dash. I'd use it when visibility is less than 100 meters.
I'm sure you'd know that. Finally, tell me what's the minimum tread depth for our tyres and how do you check their condition?
So legal minimum is 1.6 mil. We would use a tread depth gauge to measure across the entire circumference, the central 3/4, because they're the only bit that contact the road. And we want to make sure there's no damage, like no cuts or bulges on the sidewall.
Perfect. Later on, I will ask you to show me 2 things whilst you're driving, instead of the one that the learner test has. You've also got to complete 2 manoeuvres, and I'm looking for you to demonstrate some expert handling of the car controls, correct road procedure, good anticipation of others, just good driving. You should be at a higher level, I'm sure you are, but a higher level than a learner. So I'll clip this back onto my seatbelt. We're going to start with me directing you to start with. As always, follow the road ahead unless you're told otherwise. I've actually got a little... let's hope I don't need my pen too much for the faults. But have a map. He hasn't seen it, but it's an hour's driving, so I wanted to use an official route. All right then, so let's get started then. If there are any faults as we go, I will flash them up on the screen, and obviously, hopefully there won't be too many, but we'll see. Ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so just drive normally. When you're ready, head that way, please.
Brilliant. Sounds good. Make sure that's all good. Yeah. Okie dokie.
Here we go. We expect Sam's driving to be more confident than that of a learner driver, so it will be interesting to compare the results during the route.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. At the next junction, we need to go straight down the hill towards the houses.
Just mindful that their lights are on, reverse lights are not on yet though.
If you could go through the gap and at the end of the road, turn right, please.
A little bit of risk here, isn't there?
Can you see the blue one-way sign?
Yeah, right turn. Thanks.
You can't come in here, my friends. There's no entry. Gone for it anyway. Oh dear.
Well, good job there's no policeman around.
Yeah.
Just follow the road around to the right, please.
The road bends sharply to the right here. Unfortunately, the road markings are much harder to see in the rain.
At the roundabout, if you could turn left, first exit.
This is the busiest roundabout in town. We'll be back here again later in the route.
At the next roundabout, we need to go straight ahead, second exit, and then keep right.
The road markings at this roundabout allow Sam to use either lane to go ahead.
No signal. Say this.
Look at Sam's left hand pushing buttons on the steering wheel. He is using his cruise control. This is allowed on the normal driving test as well, if you want to use it. This is the first time Matt has used this route, so he has to check the map for directions.
When we get to the roundabout, we need to turn left, please.
Look out for the 20 mph speed limit sign on the left.
Jump starting.
Looks like I've got it. If you could pull up on the left, just near to that curb, you can ignore the yellow line on this occasion. Thanks very much. So we're going to start the independent driving section from here for 20 minutes. So when you're ready, please drive on, following sat-nav.
80% of driving tests use a sat-nav during the independent driving section. The other 20% are asked to follow traffic signs. The examiner will use a TomTom sat-nav, and we have the display on screen for you so you can see everything that Sam is using to navigate.
After 80 yards, turn left, then turn right.
Click the link above if you would like more information about independent driving on the test.
After 100 yards, turn right, then keep left. Turn right, then keep left.
When it's safe to do so, could you show me how you would demist the rear screen, please? Thanks.
After 100 yards, turn right, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left.
Oh, there's only one way to go.
Turn left.
I'm glad she's asking us to turn left.
I mean, in fairness, you could go straight.
We'll skip ahead here to save time.
Go left on the roundabout, first exit. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, first exit.
Notice that the green traffic sign shows the first exit should be treated as straight ahead.
Cross the roundabout, first exit. After 100 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. Take the exit, then cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit.
Good lane discipline from Sam here. Many other drivers cut across both lanes at that roundabout.
Go right on the roundabout, second exit.
It's gonna stand off, baby. So I know that's not the official name for it, but I call it a Mexican standoff. When everyone's at a mini roundabout, they all arrive at the same time. They're all giving way to each other. Someone has to go. Someone has to go to create the flow. So it's usually quite good to be that person who decides to go, because then you open the flow.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing to judge when you don't have enough experience.
Yeah, it's difficult because if someone does decide to go, then everyone creeps forward and then everyone stops at the same time.
Sam's forward planning helps him to spot the situation with the lorry early, and he reacts promptly.
They're nice, man. Actually, could have been a lady. I didn't actually look in the car.
Yeah, driver.
Nice driver, yes. We have a little detour coming up.
At the end of the road, turn
Ignore the
right,
voice.
Then go left on the roundabout, first
If you could
exit.
take the next right turn into that car park, please.
Madeline.
Yep. If you follow the road to the left, and I'd like you to drive forwards into a marked bay, finishing with your wheels inside the lines, either to the right or left, anywhere in the car park.
We expect a high degree of skill when completing any of the standard test manoeuvres, so Sam should be able to park neatly and safely here.
And there's plenty more spaces up top if you need them.
Strange bays over there. I've never been in this car before. So I'll pick one of these.
Forward parking. Okay.
So it's deciding to go around us.
We don't think waiting here is helping anyone. When car parks are busy, parking promptly will allow traffic to flow again.
Thanks very much. Just tick that off. Okay, when you're ready, if you could reverse out to the left, and then I'll guide you back to the route. Okay, if you could turn right just before the silver car, follow that road, and at the exit turn right back onto our route.
Oh, nice early signal.
Here we are, back on the sat-nav.
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit. Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
Sam's approach speed is a little fast for the road conditions. A bit more caution would be more appropriate.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit, then turn left. Go right on the roundabout, third exit, then turn left. Turn left.
Okay, if you could pull the car over on the left at a safe place, please. Thanks very much. And then when you're ready, please drive off.
Every driving test has at least 3 stops at the side of the road.
At the end of the road, turn right.
Nice to be outside instead of behind the screen.
Turn right.
Enjoying the outside.
I don't think it's the day for that.
Yeah.
After 300 yards, go right on the roundabout, third exit. Go right on the roundabout, third exit. Left turn. Left turn. Left. At the end of the road, turn right.
I was hoping to get some parallel parking done around here.
Ah,
No suitable cars.
there were not some good choices. I'm sure we'll
There is
find another
there is
car.
a place later.
Yeah.
I will. You can look forward to that.
Ah,
Keep driving for now.
that's nice. That's nice. We like a parallel park.
Turn right. At the end of the road, turn left, then go left on the roundabout, first exit. Turn left, then go left on the roundabout, first exit.
A bit like me, you know the sequence now, don't you? We've been so many times.
Yeah, it's you kind of it's you get used to traffic lights. If you have a frequent area that you visit, you kind of start to work out the sequence to help you plan. A bit of local road knowledge.
After 100 yards, go left on the roundabout, first exit.
But it is
Go left on the roundabout, first exit.
it's useful. Another thing to do is to look for the space when you can see space forming, and you can see that there's space like on the one of the other traffic lights. There's quite a high chance that you're also then about to change.
After 500 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit.
But yeah, then you start to work out the sequences as well. So.
Cross the roundabout, second exit.
Sam is certainly driving much more confidently than a learner driver here.
After 500 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit. Cross the roundabout, second exit. After 800 yards, go right on the roundabout, fifth exit.
Several learners have failed their test here for driving too slowly. Sam is certainly driving fast enough to avoid that.
Go right on the roundabout, fifth exit.
This large roundabout has 6 exits and the national speed limit. Sam will need to plan ahead in order to take the correct exit.
1, take the exit.
Okay, that is the end of the independent driving section. I will direct you normally from now on. Just to help you plan ahead, we do want to take the next exit in about a mile.
The highway code says we should have a 4-second gap in front when driving in the rain.
The weather's not nice today.
No. So we need to take the exit, and we're planning to turn right at the roundabout.
Right.
It's going to be right turn 4th exit.
When a road is shiny like this, it usually gives the tyres less grip, so ensure you drive smoothly to reduce the chance of losing control.
Okay, we'll do our other show me question now.
Yeah.
Could you show me how you turn on the dipped headlamps?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay. Head up. And then at this roundabout, we need to go right. Second exit. It's the exit marked for Bury St Edmunds. So in about 100 metres, we need to turn right and then immediately left.
Okay. Left-hand drive as well. He's not going to be able to see to get up. He's reversing.
I mean, you gave him space to keep going. He could have easily done that, couldn't he? It's up to him, though. If you could pull up on the left, anywhere along here, please. Thanks very much. Next, we're going to do a reverse parallel parking manoeuvre. We'll drive on, choose a car in front of us. I'd like you to stop next to it, then park behind it, finishing reasonably close and parallel to the curb. And if you could stay within 2 car lengths.
Yep.
Okay, so move off when you're ready, and I'll tell you which car to do.
Lovely, thank you.
We'll do the white van, I think.
Ah, looks good.
Go for it.
Just mindful that this person's on my right.
Tell you what, do the black car instead.
Look. Okay.
On the driving test, we are allowed a generous space to park in on this manoeuvre. It would certainly be more challenging when parking in a typical town centre space. We are allowed plenty of time to manoeuvre, so feel free to take your time. It is better to take the time to be safe than rush and cause danger.
Thanks a lot. Okay, when you're ready, please drive on. Again, I'll direct you normally from now on.
Okay.
At the end of this road, if you could turn left and then immediately right.
Okay. Yes.
Matt does not direct Sam at this junction, as the road markings and signs tell him what to do.
Where am I going?
If you could keep right at the next junction and follow that road into town.
Thank you.
Just after the bridge, if you could turn right, please. At the next roundabout, right again, third exit. Straight ahead at the mini roundabout. And then we need the next turning on the right, just before the flats.
We are very close to the test centre right now, but on this extended test, we still have more driving to do.
We need the second turning on the left, please.
Nice thing when it's raining is the cars are shiny. Can't see any headlights coming towards us at the moment.
Yeah. It's an excellent trick at night, but even in the daytime you can use that.
So,
At the end of this road, please turn right. And then take the second left turn just before the traffic lights.
this one.
No, where the lady is in the
Oh, yeah.
red trousers.
Seen us yet? Still hasn't seen us. No, he's not.
At the end of this road, please turn left.
Our vision is very restricted around this corner, so it's wise to be careful.
Cool, everyone's favourite roundabout.
Oh yeah. At the roundabout, please turn left.
Left.
And we're going straight ahead at the next roundabout.
Okay.
So it's straight ahead, second exit, please.
Keep an eye on this white car to our left.
Traffic lights are green at the moment.
I thought they might do that behind. Right turn, please, into the car park.
I always do a huge blind spot check there because of the guys on the left might not know that it's a left-only left lane.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
They did not. Just goes to show. What are they doing? Well, I'll take advantage of that if that's what they're up to. Thank you very much. There was a little bit of space behind them, but they were quite nice.
So if you could follow the road straight ahead into the car park.
Yeah.
Never seen someone park there before.
No. Oh.
Okay. At the end, if you could turn right and then left into one of the marked test bays.
This final bay park isn't marked as a manoeuvre, as both manoeuvres were completed earlier.
Let's go ahead and go into one of these ones.
All right, thanks very much. Leave the car running, keep the aircon going.
Yeah.
Normally you'd switch off, but
Yes.
not today. Okay, so yeah, what do you think?
I don't know. It's weird. It's always, and I say this to all of my pupils, no matter how well you're driving, as soon as the word test is involved, whether that's a mock test or whether that is the driving test, our brain turns to jelly. We feel pressure. We feel, our normal decision-making skills are not as normal as they normally are.
Yeah.
Felt all right. I felt like I tried to drive around as normally as I normally would. I felt like it's okay. There's only one moment that I felt like I made a boo-boo.
What was that?
Well, I was turning right at a junction and there was enough space. There was a car coming from the left and I accelerated to get away from that car so that it doesn't
Well, that's better than getting in their way.
slow down. Yeah.
And you went 2 miles an hour over the limit, but that doesn't really matter. It was only for a moment.
Yeah.
I didn't even give you a fault there because I felt it's okay.
It was brief. I mean, that makes me happy because that was something I focused on. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I think you'd have passed that.
Yeah.
I did note a couple of little things.
Yes. Tell me how.
I felt that we could have driven more economically because that is one of the considerations. They say you need to demonstrate driving in an environmentally friendly manner.
Yes.
And we're accelerating quite strongly most of the time. And sometimes it was good to join a dual carriageway. Sometimes I don't think there was much benefit and I'd have been a little easier on the gas.
Yeah.
I didn't even give you a minor for that, but that was one thing.
Yeah.
I felt sometimes we approached junctions a bit too quick for the conditions. If it was dry, I wouldn't have even said anything. But there was a couple. Well, I noticed one of them had leaves on the road. I think it was the one near the Honda garage.
Yes.
After we did the
after the parking.
And it was quicker than I think I'd have liked to have gone because you've got to allow a little bit extra. What if there's diesel on the road? That's what a lot of motorbikers say, don't they?
Yeah.
There's always diesel on the road. There might have been, and even though we can't fall over, that could affect our cornering. I'd have gone a little bit slower in some of those conditions.
That makes sense, definitely.
Yeah, so I gave you a couple of minors for the approach speed and general use of speed. And when we were on the dual carriageway, the A14, obviously, we kind of got caught out with the exit. I gave you plenty of warning, but you ended up pulling in behind that car, and we were 2 seconds behind. How many should it be?
Should be 4 because it's raining.
It's a tricky one.
It's difficult because I could see a lorry up ahead with another car, and they were semi-respecting following distance.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like there was enough space to get in front of the lorry. I could have decided to miss that exit and go the wrong way safely and just carry on. A little bit better forward planning to move into a safer space on the left as well.
I only gave you a minor. It wasn't so bad, but I think it was worth a minor. You know, it wasn't as much as it could have been.
I agree. I moved in and
the other minor I gave is when we did the forward bay park.
Yeah.
You stopped to let everybody go past, but did that really help them or confuse them?
It was 50-50.
I felt we could have just parked because at the time we got there, a bit like here, I'd have signalled and just parked. I don't think I'd have even stopped. I'd have had a good look round, told, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I've done it. I don't think stopping really helped anyone.
Yeah.
I gave you a minor. That was all.
Yeah,
apart
that
from that,
makes sense.
so the score in the end, my opinion was 5 minors, which is still a pass.
Yeah.
I'm sure I get some minors because it's a lot more driving than a learner test, isn't it? It goes on for ages. You think you're finished.
It's longer,
and there's more.
And there's more manoeuvring, and more, just more of everything.
Yeah.
So
and the conditions aren't ideal today, so that probably gave you the minors for the speed. But actually, yeah, I felt safe. That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yes.
I believe you'd have passed
Yeah.
with a real examiner. So anyway, what do you think? Is there anything you'd like to add? Feel free to comment down below, of course. Did you spot something that I missed? Because you never know. But,
please let me know, because I always want to grow and get better. That's part of our job, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, thanks very much. Thanks for showing us your driving, Sam. Very good. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. See you later.
If you liked this video, then visit our channel, as there are over 200 more tutorial videos to help you improve your driving. Please subscribe and click the bell so you are notified when we release a new video. Also, we love to read your comments, so please scroll down and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching.